Hi everyone, we're XBM Network. Today we're having a look at Snooker 19 on the Xbox One. Now this just came out, it was out on the 16th of April. Developed by Lab42 and published by Ripstone. It's rated 3 and above. It's got multiplayer online as well if you fancy giving your mates a quick go on this. As soon as you jump into it, it's going to put you through a tutorial, but it is quite in-depth as well. So I'm going to give a bit of a description. So it is an official video game of the world, Snooker. So the biggest stars, you've got 128 players playing in every official licensed tournament. You've got unprecedented realism, so it's the most authentic simulation of the sport ever created. TV style presentation and commentary, true to life physics and advanced artificial intelligence. So you can make and break records as you assume the career of your favourite snooker pro or start a brand new journey fresh from the Q School Academy. So you've got online and offline multiplayer. Choose from a full suite of offline and online modes. Quick player to global online tournaments that link in real time with the live world snooker calendar, plus fully customised matches of full snooker, 6 red and shootout for both online and offline competition. As you jump right into it, you are going to get a little bit of a tutorial. So the first part is setting up your shot. So you can use your left thumbstick to adjust the shot direction. Now with the tutorial, once you hit the perfect angle and you've got it right, the screen will flash and then you just hit the A button to continue. So we're setting our shot up, we're holding down the left trigger, just get perfect position there. So you're going to pull the right stick back to start the power bar off, and then we flick it forward when we get to the sweet spot. So I'm just pulling right back now, I've let go, nearly at the sweet spot. That's it. You can replay that if you want, if you don't think you got it right. You can also skip this part of the tutorial, or you can continue. This is about screwing back and getting into position. So our objective is to put the red ball into target pocket, use the spin to get cue ball into target zone. So it says our shot power is too low. Using the right thumbstick, increase your shot power to 40%. So all I'm doing there is pushing forward. Got it on 40. We continue. So we want a bit of backspin on this. Hold the right trigger to enter spin. All we did was just move around the right thumbstick, got it into position. We can continue there. Left trigger now to get it into fine position. We're continuing. So again, we're pulling the right stick back and we're going to hit it forward. A little bit too hard. Should be in the red zone. Into the blue. So I'm going to show you the menu screens, show you what there is in the game, and then I'm going to play a quick frame, show you what it's all about. So you've got player now, which is a quick match, so you can get right into the action, choose any of the 128 players. You've got online versus, online tournament as well. Flick across to career. We have records. So you've got your trophy cabinet, all your championships are there. So whatever you win, you'll get displayed. You also got an online trophy cabinet as well, which is quite interesting. Our basic settings, we've got tutorials, rules, credit controls, that sort of thing, audio settings. You can do Rising Stars. So these are the ones that's coming through out the academy, and you can do a pro season, so you take control of one of the top players in the game. So for instance, if we wanted to be the Rocket, Ronnie O'Sullivan, you can select difficulty, aim and aid. If there's no aim and aid at all, you're playing the game as if it's in real life and you don't need any direction. Levers on Pro. Match length, short, medium, long. So when you go into career, you've got your current event. So this is the Sky Riga Masters qualifiers. You can skip or you can enter the current event. Flick across to My Pro. So you got your name, what rank you are, your breaks, championships, wins, losses, prize money, etc. Schedule. As you can see, quite a lot of tournaments, qualifiers, all the dates are there as well. So just imagine snooker in real life is pretty hectic. We have our ranking, also with prize money earned. So at the minute Rocket Runner is sitting at first. We have a Hall of Fame. So whoever's won the most championships from 1974 to the current time period. So if we go right to the top, you can see Stephen Hendry and Ronnie O'Sullivan are tied with 36 each. Quite an accomplishment for both players. I'm sure Ronnie will be eclipsing that very shortly. And again, your trophy cabinet. Anything you pick up there. We're going to take us into a match, show you what the game's about. If you do pick this game up, it is $29.99 on the store at the minute. So you can pick a game mode, snooker, 6 reds, shootout. You can select your frames. If you're feeling you want a bit of practice, just do maybe 1 or 3. But you do go all the way up to 35 as well. So you would need 17 frames. Is it 17 frames? Yeah, I think 17, 18 frames to win. All authentic places where you can play. So all your arenas are there. Crucible, world famous. Better turn that back down. I'm going to play 1 frame. Games can last for a very long time, or depending on your skill, it could be over within seconds. Shall we try that? So as I say, you can pick any player at all. So you've got 128 players to pick from. You can leave them on the basic settings with your aiming aids if you want. I am going to show you what that looks like. So we can pick an opponent. As you can see, it's got the press the menu button to join. That's if you want to play co-op. Now if you select your different difficulty, you have different ranking opponents. So if you're going on hard, you've got the top players in the world. Easy, you've got the up and coming. Medium, you've got some established players on that. We'll make it authentic.
Hello from the grand stage in Shanghai, where it's exhibition time. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. The first frame, John Higgins to break.
So John Higgins is breaking. Quite a good break. So this is where our thinking time comes in. There's no time limit on your shots. So all I'm doing at the minute, because we've got the aiming aid on, so you don't have to have that. I'm just moving the left thumbstick about, trying to work out which positional shot I'm going to take. So if I come off there, little bit of power. I'm just adjusting it with the right thumbstick, so I'm just going up and down with that. When I hit it at 30%, if I'm happy with where I'm going, I'm pressing the A button to continue. That's going to again give you a closer up shot, so if you want to do any fine position adjustments, anything like that. If you're still happy, A button to continue.
Could leave an opportunity.
Just pulling back on the right thumbstick, I'm letting go. Just nuzzled into the reds. I will say I am not the best snooker player in the world, but I do enjoy watching it.
Taking on the thin cut here.
So, as in real life, if you're playing a really good opponent, make yourself a cuppa, get yourself a drink, get yourself comfortable. Just wait for an opening. Watch the table, see if you can see any positions that you might like to be in with the shots.
9. He really doesn't want to overhit this. 16. This is a pretty fine cut.
The thing I do like about this game is when the opponent is taking a shot, you haven't got a long-winded gap in between, so they are quite fast.
24. Pace is key here. Brilliant. What a pass.
I'll be lucky to get back on the table looking at this.
For a positional shot. Perfect.
25.
Nicely positioned for the red.
32.
Decent position to take on a colour here.
33. 40.
So he's on 40 already. It doesn't take long to build up a decent break if you're good enough. I'm going to get an opportunity now. I don't think I'll be as good as that, but you never know.
40.
So if you look at aim and aid, you could target to sort of narrow yourself out. I'm going to try and pull back on this one. Little bit of fine adjustment. I don't think I want quite full power.
Pace is key, and he certainly doesn't want to overhit this.
That wasn't too bad.
1.
Don't think I've left myself on the pink. Nope. There's a chance of the green going in. You don't have to spend too long with the aim trying to work out if that's going, because you do get that chance when you get the fine shot. I think that's going in. We'll have a go.
He's aiming to sink this into the right corner.
Not the shot he was aiming for there. He really needs to tighten up on his positional play.
4.
Should just be able to squeeze past the brown on this one. Maybe drop down for the black, possible. That doesn't look too bad. We'll take the shot on. 50%. We'll go 40-ish.
He's looking to pop this into the left corner pocket.
That wasn't too bad at all. Might be able to squeeze the black in. Saying that, there's a good chance I'll just completely miss as well. Maybe about there. Not quite sure I'm going to get this, to be honest.
Impressive shot with the rest.
12.
Now the only thing I've noticed, we cannot walk around the table. So not like snooker players in real life, they'll have a good walkabout, a good think, scratch their head, scratch their chin, really think about what they're going to do. We haven't got that chance, like I said, to walk about. It's basically just pick your shot, go for it. That might go in actually.
He's attempting to get the white tight on the cushion. Brilliant. Simply brilliant.
Where's the white? Go on. That sounds like John Virgo there.
13.
I think we'll maybe have a go at the brown.
He needs to be wary of underhitting this. Fabulous pot. $17.
Might be alright. No. Oh, unlucky.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 17.
Position
This is
is
where
good for a
Higgins will
colour.
just build a big break,
One.
probably win it from here.
8. He's got to be careful not to underhit this. 9. Lining the blue ball up here. 14. Well, that's just outstanding. Superb pot.
Well, he couldn't have played that any better. Superb positional shot.
15.
He's played that very well.
22.
The only thing that is missing is actually John Virgo. I think his commentary does make a game.
Not quite the split he wanted.
23.
Oh, we have definitely lost this one.
29. He doesn't want to play this with too much pace, or he could leave his opponent on.
It's a nice shot.
That's an absolutely outstanding pot. 30. He's finished a little bit awkward here, but it doesn't really matter. 36.
Achievements for the game. You do get achievements for winning certain cups, making high breaks,
John Higgins.
playing multiplayer matches and winning. It's going to let us continue. We've lost the frame anyway. We'll see it through to the end.
One. 8.
So as I say, for a snooker game, it is quite fast paced. You're not hanging around too much.
9. Safety here.
You can imagine best of 35 frames, that'll take a good few hours to do.
14. This is a pretty fine cut.
Like I say, with it coinciding with real life events. So say you've got the
16.
UK Open or a UK Championship for example. If that's on in real life, it will reflect in the game as well with the snooker calendar.
19. He doesn't want to play this with too much pace. Cue ball not really under control there, but irrelevant in this frame.
He should clean up on this.
Tremendous pot. Brilliant. 28. 34. 41. Frame and match, John Higgins.
And that is the frame and the match.
So at the end of the match, you're going to get a stats screen. It's going to tell you how many frames you've played, what your highest break was, well, the highest break of the match, your total points for the winner, and total match points. So yeah, there's a look at Snooker 19. Let's say if you like snooker, it's definitely one for you. $29.99 on the store. Definitely a deeper game than most if it comes to sports with that. I mean, snooker, there's not much you can do with it anyway, apart from add all your tournaments in, which is this has got them a plenty. There's 128 players, all authentic. You can't ask for much more. If you pick it up, let us know. Tell us on Twitter at xbm_network. Well, thank you all for watching. I think I'm going to need a little bit more practice. But yeah, if you do pick it up, let us know how you get on. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time.